what is Bolitho test? Can you please explain it to me, sir?
Yes, there is another test we call very famous test which we call Bolam test. So, in the Bolam test there are three tests. One is competency test, another one is due care test. The doctor should be competent to select a patient. He should convince himself whether he is competent or not. That we call shortly called competence test. Second test, due care test, where the doctor has to prove himself before a court whether while attending the patient he has taken due care. Okay. The due care test can be proved by medical records only. What are the medical records they are having? Third test is, when I am giving a treatment to a patient, I have to follow a procedure which is being practiced in my location. For example, if the place of practice in Chennai, I have newly come from Nigeria after 20 years of service. Now, I have taken up practice in Chennai. I cannot take a procedure which is I followed in Nigeria to the patient there in Chennai. I am expected to take a procedure, follow a procedure which is being practiced by my colleagues in Chennai or southern India. Second, very important thing, I can follow that procedure, but location as well as relevant time. What was a successful procedure practiced in Chennai in 2010, I cannot follow in 2022. I have to keep on updating my knowledge so that the benefit will go to the patient and society. So, all the professionals are expected to update their knowledge, only then the service to the society will be better. Now, here 2 points are very important. I have to follow a procedure which are being followed in South India, especially in Chennai. 2, what was followed in 2010 should not be followed. I have to follow a procedure, update knowledge which is being relevant in 2022. So, Bolitho is a case. Now, we are following this Bolam test. What is Bolitho? Bolitho is a small boy, 2.5 years old. He had some seizure problem, that is respiratory problem. He cannot respirate quickly and easily. So, he is a rich boy, he inherited a huge wealth and he lost both of his parents. His grandmother was there to take care of this boy. When he was admitted for this complication, a doctor was nominated, a nurse was nominated as per the procedure in European countries. As soon as a patient is admitted, a doctor is designated for the patient. In this case, unfortunately, the designated doctor had not examined the boy. The nurse was taking care of. The boy was playing here and there in the bed and he will go here and there, 2.5 year boy, small boy. And 2 episodes of seizure came. In the 2 episodes he escaped, but the third one came. At that respiratory problem he died. The case went to the court, and in the highest court they want to know a step beyond the Bolam test. Listen to me very carefully. In Bolam test, what is practiced by my colleagues I have to follow. So, 8 number of doctors were summoned to give deposition before the court. A question was raised. In all the hospital they will follow the procedure, they said yes. Now, after next question was posed. Suppose the boy was intubated or ventilation was given, is there any chance to save his life? For this question, out of the 8 doctors, 5 doctors gave a positive response. There is a chance for survival if we intubate or ventilate this boy, and the 3 doctors said we cannot say definitely. Now, the court came to a conclusion that even high risk patient, if admitted with proper consent, you have to take a logical conclusion to choose a method which is for the best interest of the patient. So, slightly Bolam test is slightly replaced by Bolitho case, and we are now following with proper consent. We have to explain all this matter to the patient's guardian, that grandmother, then we can intubate and we can apply ventilator, so that even though it is not practiced as per the Bolam test, we have to go an extra step to save the precious life of a boy. That was nowadays, this is the latest law prevailing in this area.